rushed this mother to the emergency room. And they laid this mother on the bed, and they have all kinds of doctors, and the sirens and the bells are going off, and the squads are coming, and the doctors are coming in, and everybody gathers around this mother, and they deliver the baby, and the baby comes out. And the baby still has no heartbeat. The baby is born dead. Born dead. So they try to get all kinds of help, and they rally around this mother. They rally around her, and they try to do everything they can to save this baby. The baby that has no heartbeat. Born dead. But they can't save it. This baby needs a miracle. This baby needs a miracle from these doctors. This baby needs a miracle to take place. It was born dead. The mother's weeping. And the baby needs a miracle. Ladies and gentlemen, that baby is you. That baby is me. We need a miracle tonight. We were born dead in our sin. And there was nothing we can do to make God love us more. There's nothing we can do to rescue ourselves. And God says, I love them so much that I'm going to send them my only son to take the punishment for their sin. And he's going to die, and he's going to bleed, and he's going to die a gruesome death for all of mankind. And I'm going to send him to the earth because I love them. And through my son's blood, they can receive forgiveness of their sins. And all they have to do is bow their knee and say, God, forgive me. I was born in sin. I was born. I needed a miracle. There's nothing I can do. There's not 10 jumping jacks or 11 or 12 or try to wear myself out to try to do good for you, God. I can't do it. I can't be good enough for you. I was born dead, God, and I need a miracle. That miracle is simply saying to God, I believe you. I believe that this is real. I believe that this is true. I don't believe in evolution, God. If that were true, there's no purpose for me here. I believe in you, a creator who designed heaven and earth and who thought of me on the cross. And everything that I've ever done, everything that I ever will do, everything that I'm doing right now, you died for. And I don't have to do it because the same power that conquered the graves, and the story's not over. Jesus died. We're going to be celebrating Easter soon. Jesus died and he rose from the dead for you because the grave was not powerful enough to hold him. And he came up from the grave and he said, believe in me and you will live and you will never die. And I can forgive your sins. And I can take your black heart and wash it in red blood and make it whiter than snow. Only Jesus can do this, and that's why he says that I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except for me. I'm the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, there is truth. There is truth. Now listen, this is what Jesus said. This is what Jesus said on the cross. He said 7 things on the cross. 7 things. You realize that Jesus was crucified at 9 a.m. and he hung on the cross until 3 p.m. 6 hours on the cross. 6 hours hanging there. You just saw a depiction of drama here where he was on the cross for 2 minutes. He was on the cross for 6 hours and the skies turned black. At noon to 3 and thunder roared. And it saddened God to do that to his son, but he knew that the only way that humanity could have a chance is to send his son to redeem them and to rescue them from trying to figure out life on their own and just say, trust your author, trust your creator. First thing he said was, my God, why have you forsaken me? The second thing he said was, surely you will be with me in paradise, to the person beside him being crucified with him. The third thing he said was, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. The next thing he said was, Son, behold your mother. The next thing he said on the cross was, I thirst. The next thing he said on the cross was, it is finished. What he had come to do was finished, was accomplished. And then the last thing he said was, into thy hands, talking to his Father in heaven, I commit my spirit. Now you realize that I just said those 7 phrases in about a minute. So that means that this is how you love loud. Tonight is called loud love. This is how you love out loud. Sometimes you don't even have to say a word to love out loud. He spoke for 1 minute. That means he hung there for 5 hours and 59 minutes and didn't say a word. Because he knew that he had to do it. He knew he had to go through with it. He didn't say a word. He just did it. That is loud love. Stretching out his arms. And the last thing that flashed through his mind, just like before you die, the last thing, the life that flashed before his eyes, was your life. It was you. You flashed before his eyes. And he knew, I have to do it. I have to do this. And he did it. So tonight, listen. We have a choice.